So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So it's down to business here. And here's Nunez. Now it's Dani Olmo. Great ball, and he's in, has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Robertson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. Just the keeper. It's Salah! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering...
Nunez! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as...
He's tried one! Oh, that is very close.
Mohamed Salah brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required. Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Keeper's ball. Nachos Nunez. Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Pedri. And now the hit! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Çalhanoğlu. Alexander-Arnold. To Messi. Dani Olmo with a definite foul there. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Dani Olmo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about...
Could be danger here! Nunez!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Chance! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied.
Nunez! He's got it all! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this...
And we've reached half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Pedri! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, great header! Really well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is not Nunez! Oh, he really got hold of that.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Beckham. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
The attendance for this
Almost
match
an hour
was
gone.
72,306.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Messi. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a good-looking... He's had a shot! Çalhanoğlu. And Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. There's the hit! Oh, taken with style! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And here's Nunez. Nunez! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Another one. This must be his personal high. Goes in for the header. They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Can he put it away? That's just wide.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Ribery. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Beckham. And here's Mbappe. Tomiyasu. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Pedri. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh my word, that is quite something! He's got himself an absolute peach.
After 90 minutes is...
They are
Number
getting
11.
horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Substitution, 6 added minutes
And
have
with
been
that,
indicated.
the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been...
Mohamed Salah! No mistake! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Torres! They want to be quick to recover this. This time, surely! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Walker. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That is a great pick out. Fernando Torres. And he's certainly onside here. Well, that defending... Great hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Colombia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he finish? It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Number 19.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Muller.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Quality ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's definitely not his best. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a good ball out wide. Diaby going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Deftly away. Colombia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rafinha. Diaby. Now it's Darwin. Rafinha. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Darwin. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out to the left flank. And it's Fernando Torres.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Çalhanoğlu and Tomiyasu. Salah. He won't be happy with that one. Maldini is there to clear. That is good alertness. And the half-time whistle goes. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. How would you review the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And it's Muller. Darwin. And he's had it nicked away.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Defending of the desperate variety. Here comes another cross. And the counter is on. And here's Maradona. It's Maradona! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Colombia with another corner. So, third corner of the game. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. That could have got... He's had a hit!
The attendance for this match was
just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
DiMarco. Muller. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's shifting through the gear. Muller! That was superb goalkeeping.
Muller is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. More and more pressure on the ball here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Passing is crisp and sharp. Stojkovic. Defending here is really tight. White is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest...
And the shot! And it's in! And there he is, the epitome of enduring excellence.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
82 minutes is number 11, Mohamed Salah.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Oh, just skips past his man.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
I think we're just about done here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Has a shot! They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
All square again into the dying minutes. He's got two. Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mohamed Salah voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Presentation featuring our guest performers.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a doubt,
and
it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Mohamed Salah. And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe driving forward. Big chance!
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And smartly reclaimed. Muller. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. He's found the way through. He's great chance! That's another chance! There it is! First blood drawn. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Ljungberg. Haaland. Crossed into the box. And he's heaved it away. 15 minutes till half-time. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ah! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, what has happened here? Schmeichel. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I'm afraid to
To
tell you
attack
that
on the
we're
first
expecting
45
traffic
minutes.
to be heavy
Well, I
after
think
the
there's
final
plenty
whistle
to be
today.
pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Ljungberg. Hernandez. It's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Back into the middle. The referee has given a corner. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Haaland trying to keep this in. Haaland! Here's a man in form. Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
70,987.
Oh, good. Can he put it away? It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played back in. Odegaard. Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Adams. Belletti. Ljungberg. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's De Bruyne. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And here's Haaland. And the shot! Yes! He's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, good spread. And it's Messi. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he finish? He scores! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new love. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's had a hit! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, I think he surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Now it's Mbappe. Nunez. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now, who's going to be first to this? Played back in. Yamal. No, that's been intercepted. So it is still 0-0. And here's Nunez. And he's intervened well there. Pedri. Vinicius Junior.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Always onto this. He rises! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mbappe. Darwin. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Pedri. Real chance! Pedri could move up a gear here. Darwin. Pedri calmly anticipates. He's through here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time, not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals.
Stadium is strictly forbidden.
The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well timed, excellent interception. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Walker. Walker looking to penetrate opposition lines. Brahim Diaz. Çalhanoğlu. Pedri. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Pedri. Kyle Walker. That's a nicely measured pass. And the shot! Yamal.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing...
Shapes to shoot! Nice control. Ball's out once more. Mbappe, he's had a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gets his head to it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Substitution.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
He's got tall. No, not the best of headers.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. And it's Muller. Interesting ball. Great ball if he can get there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kyle Walker really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Costa Curta. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Çalhanoğlu, quality ball. He's picked his way
There
through.
will be 3 minutes added time.
Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's in space and looking for options. Martinez catches it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression. Despite all the huff and puff,